Welcome to this next edition of Countdown to Star Wars as we await the brand new Star Wars movie releasing on December 18th. I'm Professor Albert Kim from the Communication Department, and joining us today is once again Brandon, who is our resident Star Wars expert. Welcome, Brandon.
Well, thank you for having me again.
How many days are we counting down to now?
We are looking at 42 days, 9 hours, and some change until Star Wars The Force Awakens.
And what is new in the blogosphere this week about the buzz for the new movie?
Well, a couple of things have happened since we last met. First off, Han Solo himself, Harrison Ford, he appeared on the Jimmy Kimmel Show over the weekend on, I think it was the Friday night show. And when Star Wars came up, he very candidly opened and said that the new cast is phenomenal. And JJ has made an incredible movie, and you will not be disappointed at all, I promise you.
And that's kind of noteworthy because he was a little reluctant to join the cast.
Yes, he was one of the last people to really sign up and get on board the project. And I think it's interesting that he is so open about it now and is really a big supporter of the project.
Okay, well, it's going to be great to see senior citizen Han Solo. Okay.
I hope he's got a lightsaber walker.
All right, what else is new?
As you probably know, Disney purchased Star Wars a little while ago, and when that happened, I, like many other people, thought to myself, the big thing Disney's got to do now is make Star Wars Land. And I'm happy to announce to the world that Disney has decided that as of January 2016, they will begin production and building their parks. It's going to be a 14-acre expansion of Disney World and Disneyland, slated to be open on 2018 Star Wars Land.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be themed around the new films, The Force Awakens. And it's going to be a what they call in-universe type environment where characters like Mickey and Minnie and Donald Duck, they'll all be dressed up as your favorite Star Wars characters, having lightsaber battles. I, for one, can't wait to see Goofy as Darth Vader.
Very good.
I think that's going to be hilarious.
Okay. Anything else you're looking forward to for this upcoming week?
Well, the big thing that also happened this week and that I'm excited about is they released a new series of character posters.
Okay.
Once again, Luke is missing. As
Right.
we discussed last week, Luke is not in the advertising for a specific reason. But they're excellent, they're great posters. Han Solo has one, Leia has one. The new characters all have one. Kylo Ren, Rey, all these characters each have a great close-up. It's an extreme close on their face, and they all look very concerned about what's happening. It's a very intense death stare down the camera.
And the Kylo Ren, who is the new villain that we
Yes.
discussed last week, this is our working theory.
Yes.
And this is the reason why we don't see Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker on all the posters, because we think, as do others, that they are one and the same.
That they are one and the same or working together.
Interesting.
It is a very, the internet, there's enough people that agree with the idea that definitely think that Kylo Ren and Luke somehow have some type of connection.
Right.
Whether or not we know what that is still very up in the air. For every one fan, there's 5 or 6 theories.
And
So
we're going to find out in about 42 days.
in 42 days, we will know whether or not Luke is a bad guy. Is Kylo Ren the new Darth Vader? Is Han Solo gonna live through the end of the movie? There's a lot of stuff that's up in the air these
Right.
days about what's going to happen to these characters.
Some big questions. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Countdown to Star Wars, The Force Awakens, happening in 42 days on December 18th. Tune in next week when we discuss more Star Wars. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you for having me.